Alright, we're back this week with a brand new video. This week's going to be a little bit different because we're going to tell you the 7 best websites to find work while travelling in Australia. It's going to be a mix of both online sites where you can find online work and offline job sites where you can find offline work like farm work and whatever.
Our first website is Backpacker Job Board. This target obviously more to backpackers. You can find all sorts of jobs, varying from hospitality jobs to farm jobs. You can actually find some very cool jobs here, like waiter in Magnetic Island or cleaner in the Whitsundays. So there are some cool jobs there. You just need to look out for them. Obviously, there is a lot of competition. On the website, you actually can see how many people apply for the job, so you can see if it's worth to put your application out there or not. Even if it's called the Backpacker Job Board, you don't have to be a backpacker to find this kind of jobs. So even if you're Australian and you're traveling around, you can still apply for this kind of jobs.
Next on the list is a website called greynomadjobs.com. In Australia, we have a culture of when our workforce retires, they get grey hair, they sell up everything, they buy a caravan and a 4-wheel drive and they hit the road and they become grey nomads. And they travel around the country in their caravans and they generally annoy truck drivers because they drive too slowly. But that's the grey nomad culture here in Australia, and it's really cool. Actually, I think it's pretty cool. You work all your life and then at the end of the life you go on this mad adventure. So hats off to these guys. However, if you're a grey nomad and maybe you don't feel like retiring, maybe you want to do something with your day, you go to greynomadjobs.com and you find a job specifically for a person of your age group. These jobs posted on greynomadjobs.com, as I said before, are generally catered for people of this age group, so they're more gentle on the body. So you'll find jobs like caretaker of a caravan park, or some farm jobs where it's not heavy physical labour. So yeah, if you're a grey nomad, head to this website, you'll find out some jobs too. You don't have to be a grey nomad to find work there, but I think generally people prefer that age group.
I just want to jump in and say that if you are watching this video and you are a grey nomad, I have a lot of respect for you, because in Italy no one does this. Everyone in Italy retires and stays at home and read books. So there is nothing wrong with this, but I think it's awesome to see all these people that they retire and go traveling around Australia. Our next website is workforceaustralia.gov.au. It's a government website that you can find a lot of jobs there. Actually, I think it's one of the best job websites out there, much better than Gumtree or Stick or Indeed. It has an incredible range of jobs, going from farm work to engineer, doctors, lawyers, etc. But if you're traveling around Australia, you might be interested more in farm jobs or odd jobs, and you can find a lot of them. Also, you won't find scammers in there like you can find in a lot of job websites, because it's a government-owned website. So maybe you're a backpacker or you're a grey nomad and you can still go to this website to find a job. Is a great resource.
One of the great things about workforceaustralia.gov, I think, is that it has a whole range of employment options. So it doesn't matter if you're a high-powered lawyer or a neurosurgeon or an architect or a lawyer. It has jobs there if you're that kind of person. Also, it has very basic jobs like caretaker or gardener or farm worker. So there's a whole range of things. It doesn't matter what you do. All that matters is that you want to work, you go to this site and you find the job you're looking for. I think that's really cool. The next site on our list is a site called Airtasker. How it works is that someone posts up a job and how much they'll pay, and then other people will apply for that job and hopefully get accepted. There's jobs ranging from something simple from cleaning out someone's garage, to something complicated like designing a whole website. So there's a whole range of jobs up there. The downside to this site is that it's not a form of long-term employment. It's one-off tasks like washing the car or mowing the lawn. One and done, deal, signed, sealed, delivered.
It's also good though while you're traveling, because maybe you don't want a long-term employment, maybe you just want some pocket money. Now, moving on to online websites. My favorite is Fiverr because I've been working on Fiverr for the past year. Make quite good money, not complaining. So Fiverr works like this. You put your offer out there and people will contact you if they need your service. You can offer any kind of online service. For example, video editing, logo designing, website designing, bookkeeping, logo animation, voiceover jobs, translations, all sort of jobs. So think about what your skills are. Maybe you don't have any skills that they can work online. Go on Udemy, buy a course. You can find 40 hours courses for $15. Learn a new skill and that will help you to make money while traveling. The great thing about Fiverr is that you can decide your own prices. Fiverr will take the 20%, which is quite a lot, but without the 20% you wouldn't have that 80%. And at the end you choose your own price, so you can charge the 20% to your client. So definitely, if you have any kind of online skills, think about putting your offer on Fiverr.
Next on the list is a website called peopleperhour.com. Very similar to Fiverr in that you have a specific set of skills, you post your gig up on the website and people can purchase your service. Again, like Fiverr, there's a whole range of things you can post up there if you have skills like video editing, sound editing, voiceover work, accounting skills, anything like that. Go to peopleperhour.com, make up a gig and see who bites.
I don't like people per hour as much as Fiverr because it's free but it has some hidden fees. Well, still charge at 20%, but out of the money that you get from your client. But it also has some hidden fees, like if you can't get a client in the first, I think, 3 months, you can try again, but you need to pay for it, or you can pay extra to get your gig reviewed faster by their team. So it has these kind of things that I don't really like. The Fiverr is more honest about this. It never asks you to pay money except the 20% that you pay when you get an order.
The thing I don't like about Upwork is that it has a points-based system. So you get, when you sign up, you get so many points. Let's say it's 100 points. I forget how many it is specifically. Every job you apply for costs points. So you can apply for this job and it costs this amount of credits. You apply for that job and it costs that amount of credits. If you're not successful with your application, you will run out of credits and you will have to pay to buy more. Or if you are successful and you do a good job, you receive credits as a reward. That's the only thing I don't like about this website itself. Other than that, there's a whole range of jobs and skills specific to whatever you want to do. The good thing about Upwork is that it's online based only. If you have a set of skills that you can work on online, like writing or graphic design or
bookkeeping, video editing, translation, teaching a language,
you can find a job on Upwork. As a little bonus, there is one more website we forgot about, which is called Freelancer. Very, very similar to Upwork. Go check that out as well.
The last website on our list is again one of my favorite websites because I have been working on it for 2 or 3 years, a long time now, and I absolutely love it. It's called italki and is a website in which you can teach your language as a second language to people from all over the world. So I teach Italian. My students come from all over the world, mainly US and Australia. I absolutely love my students. I have a lot of fun. So italki works like this. You have 2 types of teachers. One is a teacher and one is a community tutor, it's called. To be a teacher, you need to have a degree or a certificate that say that you are allowed to teach that language to someone else. And this can be either your native language or whatever language you studied. For example, if you are from US and you study Spanish at university and you have a degree for teaching Spanish, then you can teach Spanish and English on italki. But to be a community tutor, you only need to be native in that language. So I don't have any kind of certifications, I'm just a native Italian speaker and I can teach Italian as a second language. The difference is that while the teacher does more grammar work, the community tutor gets paid a little bit less and does mainly conversation. The good thing about italki is that you can make your own prices and your own hours. You create your profile with all your details and you will meet your student on Skype or on the italki platform to do your lessons. Usually you can do lessons that vary from 30 minutes to 45 minutes, 1 hour or 90 minutes. To teach on italki, you need to apply for it. They want to keep the number of teachers and students even, so there are not too many teachers and not enough students. So you will need to have a look on their website and see when their application for your language open and apply straight away. You will need to put a video and build a profile, and you have to do, I think, a sort of interview online just so they can assess if you are able to use Skype. So very easy. If you can speak English or any other language, you can work on italki. Maybe you speak a particular language and you are not sure if people would want to learn. I didn't think that anyone would want to learn Italian, honestly, but I had constant students for the past 2 or 3 years. So if you can speak English or any other language, have a look. I absolutely recommend it. It's a great website and is an easy way and a fun way to make money online while you're traveling. So we hope that you found something useful in this video. If there are other websites that you use and we didn't mention in this video, please let us know in the comment so everyone else can see them and maybe find their dream job there.
Yep, and if you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a subscribe if you haven't already, and share it among your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.